Hey guys, what's going on? Just wanted to give you a heads up that Lance from Theta Traders and I are going live on November 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 3 days from now. You can see it down the bottom corner here. Live in 3 days. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's displaying 7 here just because I'm in Central, but it's live at 8 p.m. Eastern on November 19th, this coming Sunday. So we're really excited to do this. It's one of the coolest strategies I've ever come across. Lance has been doing it for a while now, and he's really taught me how to do it, and it's really awesome. It's a little bit different from our previous webinar. If you guys remember, we did one called Consistent Passive Profits. It's even better than that one. So this one is like Consistent Passive Profits on steroids, which I'm super excited about. I've put 95% plus win rate here, but in reality, neither of us have ever lost a trade on this over the last year. It's super consistent, really easy to do, set and forget trades. It's on options, basically placing 3 options trades simultaneously, which means that you're able to profit whether the market goes up, down, or sideways, and by quite a lot. So there's a lot of margin for issues, like in terms of like a margin buffer, actually is what the word I'm looking for, a buffer. There's a big buffer for the market to move, and you still to make a lot of profit with this trade. So this is a really, really cool trade. We're calling it the safeguard trade just because we could call it something much more funky and sexy sounding, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex Hunter Alpha Predator trade or something. But in reality, safeguard is probably what you would consider to be like more fitting for it, because basically a lot of people worry about the market tanking, and option sellers who have been selling naked puts, for example, getting completely wiped out because of the market tanking. But this trade is designed such that even when the market tanks, in some circumstances, you can make actually even more money, whether it goes down, or up or sideways. Going down could be even better, even though it's not particularly designed for that. It's a safeguard trade, so it's kind of like a hedged trade, which is really cool. And so you'd be quite surprised how this works. There is some option selling involved. It's done on the futures. You're placing 3 trades, like I said, simultaneously, and just sort of set and forget it. The big difference here is that the margin, this buffer, this margin of error that you can have is much larger with this type of safeguard trade than with most option selling trades. Also, the profit potential is much higher as well, with profits potentially 10% plus on certain trades, and we've averaged about 10% over this last year per trade and per month on these types of trades, which is really quite exceptional. If you're familiar with option selling, making 10% in any market on average is really, really good. And I think it's something that you should be really proud of. I think Lance has really excelled here. I think the way he teaches it and the way he helps his students manage it is phenomenal. So we're going to be talking all about it, and the way that you can sign up to learn about this and join us on Sunday night is via the link in the description below, which will take you to this page. So people have been signing up a lot for this. There's a lot of people registering for this webinar. Some people are complaining the page doesn't work for them, and sometimes that's to do with ClickFunnels and some weird faults in here. So I'll also leave my own email address in the description below, and just email me if this page doesn't work, and I'll manually add you. That's one way of doing it. The other way to make sure you don't miss it, and you probably should do all of these because it's hard to remember things in this busy times, you can also come to the actual page where we'll be going live on YouTube here and hit the notify me button. So if you hit that, it'll hopefully notify you when we're going live. Also, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on, because then you'll get a push notification to your phone or your laptop or whatever that basically gives you, a heads up that we're starting to go live. I think they even do it, even starts maybe half an hour before. So that way you'll definitely not miss this. Because the other thing that we're doing on Sunday is we're trying to give back a little bit. So we're actually going to give away a free membership to this Safeguard Trades for life. So significant value. It's changed my life. It's changed Lance's life. It's changed hundreds of subscribers' lives. We're going to show data from subscribers as well. So it's something that will be definitely really interesting to check out. And I think you'll really find this interesting. Even if you're an advanced seller, this is something that you might not have heard of. I know one trader who'd been trading for 15 years, professional trader, well known in the field, had never heard of this. So this is something that is pretty remarkable and something that you definitely want to get a piece of, in my opinion. For people that are completely new, before you come, if you want to do a course, we have an email course. It's called Learn How to Win 90% of Your Trades in 90 Seconds. This covers just basic option selling. So if you've never sold an option for premium before, you may want to do this course before you come to the webinar, because it'll give you a better understanding of what we're talking about. So definitely check that out. All of this stuff will be linked in the description below, so you don't have to worry too much about it. And like I said, if you guys attend, there's a chat box. If you guys attend and you engage for 20 minutes, 30 minutes throughout the webinar, I'll post a link where you can then enter your emails and your names, and we'll do a draw either, I think probably early next week, sort of Thanksgiving time, and somebody will win a free subscription to this service that we're just launching. So this has been part of DataTrader's lifetime subscription, which is a $2,000 value, and it's been probably the most popular part of that. We're spinning it off into its own standalone service, so I think you'll find a lot of value in it. Like I said, we're going to be showing real data, real subscriber data, and basically describing a technique that I would say 99% of people haven't heard of. It's definitely pretty unusual and pretty exciting. So I have many of these trades on at the moment. They're all doing well apart from oil, but not too worried because I still have plenty of time on oil. And the cool thing is, the way the trade's structured, like I said, it's hedged. So even though oil's dropping, I'm going to be okay. So I think everything should just be fine, even though oil's taking a bit of a pounding today. But we don't usually do oil that much. Anyway, we'll talk about it more in the actual webinar, which is on Sunday, November 19th, 8 p.m. If you're watching this after that time, don't worry, all these links will still be valid. You can still watch the replay here on this page. You just won't be able to enter the draw for the free subscription to the new service. So, and if you're interested in selling options in general, I highly recommend coming to thetatraders.com. This is where we launched Consistent Passive Profits, and that was a big success, and people are loving this. This new service that we're doing, the Safeguard Trades, it's even better than Consistent Passive Profits significantly. The potential for profits is much higher, and it's safer as well. And Consistent Passive Profits is very, very safe and pretty profitable as it is. So these are the different subscriptions. These will be changing next week. We're going to do some Black Friday deals on these. We're going to probably get rid of the 7-day free trial. It's taken up a lot of Lance's time dealing with people that are doing 7-day trials and then just cancelling, or the cards bounce, even though they like squeeze every ounce of knowledge out of them. So it's just a business decision. We'll probably just get rid of that. And so, yeah. So hopefully I'll see you guys on Sunday. It's going to be a good event, and look forward to seeing you guys then.